Welcome to Slow Shutter, the podcast for photographers and wedding professionals looking to escape the pressures of the creative industry. So put your pen and notebook away and come hang out with your two besties, Cami Empey and Jade Jenkins. This is Slow Shutter.
I want everybody to close their eyes and start imagining a bunch of bagpipes just blowing. Oh, thank you. So, our current guest, I
didn't understand the theme. I understand that.
We're starting.
I understand the theme.
Okay. Our current guest lives in the land of bagpipes, in the land of golf, kilts, and castles.
Golf.
Yeah.
Oh.
Golf was born in Scotland.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
True.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, Megan, one of our best friends in the entire world. She is an American-born person.
American-born person.
He is
So real.
currently living in Scotland, which I envy so much.
Her adventure soul took her far, far away. And
Yeah.
here she is on
And
our
now she's
podcast.
killing it over in the European area.
Yes, she's loving it. I'm sure. Are you? I don't want to speak for you.
I am. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Well, you
Yes,
got it right.
Welcome, dear Megan, who also is our Gen Z social media manager, who we are obsessed with.
Yes. So we also thought it'd be fun to put a face
To the name.
This is Megan, and she does all of our Instagram and posting and making fun of Jade, really.
She
Jade's
really
been
loves to
pretty much,
roast
yeah.
me.
Easy target.
very easy. I'm like, well, and then Jade's like, I cannot believe she posted this, and Jade is the one that gave her that footage. I'm like, right.
I was like, I gave her the photo. I'm like, I can't believe that Megan posted this.
It's like a picture of you in a mustache. I'm like,
You
Well,
guys gave
you
me like
put it
20
there.
pictures, and this was one of them. And I'm like, well, I got to do something with it.
yep.
So, dear Meg, please introduce the people to yourself. Tell them about your business, how you got here, and what brought you to Europe.
Yeah. Well, my dad is British, which is so lucky for me because I just get dual citizenship because of it.
It's kind of
So-
unfortunate that the accent's not genetic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Say
Meg.
unfortunate?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Or
unfortunate.
Oh, some people are like, fuck the British. So like, it could be that.
Okay, but the accent, any kind of accent.
Okay, but the British, like the country, Britain,
Britain?
they have like a lot of different accents, kind of how the US does.
Yes.
So like some
Even more.
Brits, you cannot understand them. I'm like, I don't know what
Some
you're
of them are
saying.
awful.
What?
Like, some of them are just awful accents too. Like, I think all Americans are like, oh my God, London accents are so cool.
Yes.
And then they like think it's like all of England, but it's actually just like a London accent. I think there's a bunch of different accents in the UK, like a lot more than there are in the US, where I think a lot of Americans think of like very few specific English accents, and actually some of them are really shit.
Like
Yeah.
you can't understand it at all.
You can't understand it. It's not cute. It's not sexy. Like, I would love to know people's like least favorite English accents, actually.
Okay, comment below what your least favorite English
I don't even
accents
know
are.
names of them. I just know some are hard and some are.
I didn't
easy.
realize that there was a difference.
There's
Like
a
every
lot.
city is different. It's kind of crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
See,
But-
and I guess with America, it's like we've got Southern accents.
I feel
And,
like a lot of
there's,
like
like,
the
4.
British actors though, like grew up around like London area, so like they're pretty easy.
Yeah,
Where
true.
it's like how like on the news here you have to have a certain accent. Like you can't just like have a Jersey accent and like be on the news.
Right.
Like
True.
it's kind of similar. Like on the BBC, like you all have like your London or like Essex.
Yeah.
I feel like Essex is like the classic British that we all make fun of.
Okay.
Like
Say it again.
Essex.
Essex.
Yeah, it's like a suburb of London.
Okay.
Essex.
Nice.
It's
My
like
mother
I'm
is
friends
like
from Essex, and I'm like, in it, like going off on them all the time.
My mother's obsessed with British culture, like
I love that.
everything British culture.
She should live there.
That was my
loves
therapist
it.
too. Like my therapist that was helping me like get through this move. She's never been out of the country, and she's like, I just love Downton Abbey, and I'm like, that's so great.
You're like not the same
Allison, I need help.
No, my mom's like a history bub, and
Okay.
very rich history in London and
Nice.
all things Britain, and so she's like
London.
obsessed with everything British, and so
I love the Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's
Kind of
great.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Keira Knightley's the only British person in that.
And we
Right?
love Keira Knightley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
love
Keira, big fan. Pride and Prejudice, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. And that's all I know
Yeah.
about any
About Keira Knightley.
any of the culture. Well, I think that we should start off with playing a Would You Rather game with
I'm here for it.
dear Meg. So we have a couple Would You Rather questions before we kind of dive into what made you decide to move to Europe, even though, you know, we've kind of talked about the accents a little bit. That is a draw, I would say.
Absolutely.
I would say.
Yeah.
So number one, would you rather have your phone die daily at 3 p.m. or never have good Wi-Fi again?
Have my phone die daily.
At
It
3
gives me-
p.m.?
Yeah, it gives me so much anxiety to be scrolling all the time. Like I feel like I just need it to like go away.
Okay, but that means no
yes.
evening plans for you. How will anybody
How would anybody get to you?
By carrier pigeon, it's like a normal thing in Scotland.
Oh yeah, wait, you're in Scotland.
Yeah,
They'll just send
Duh.
a messenger.
A little
Jamie
elf.
just starts coming down and like knocking on your doors like at 2 p.m.
It's like a little elf man.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one. Would you rather work with a super chill couple who doesn't care about their photos or a type A couple with a 6-page timeline?
Someone that doesn't care that much. Because
Oh, me
I'm the
too.
type A. Like I'll still make it
Ooh.
look good.
Oh,
But
nice.
I
Love
don't.
it.
So
Yeah.
your ideal client's a type B, even though you're type A.
Yeah, I think it balances it out,
I like it.
Nice.
right?
Well,
Like,
Megan and
'cause
Cammy have
they're
talked
like,
about-
yeah, do whatever you want. And then I'm like, I can do whatever I want.
I will.
Yeah.
And I will. And it will still be great.
You're like, I will.
But I work well with type A clients as well. Like if
Yeah.
you give me like I think if you give me like a 6-page timeline, I'm like, great. I don't have to
do it.
think about it. Like
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let it go and like I can let things go. I'm not like a crazy type A that's like,
You're type A, B.
sure. Like a type A and a half.
She said,
Still
sure.
type A.
Sure. Let's say she.
They're
No,
not gonna
type
like
A's
fight
are trying to be like,
couples
no,
on
I'm
everything.
chill, I'm chill. And then type B's are like, I'm so organized, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
we're
Yeah.
all lying to ourselves.
yeah.
Would you rather shoot a wedding in pouring rain or 100-degree weather with zero shade?
Pouring rain.
Me too.
I
Yeah.
hate the heat. Like I can't do it.
Well, you also are like from PNQ,
Rainy.
so
Yeah.
And you went
PNQ,
I'm
to
used to the
PNW.
rain.
What?
PNQ.
It's gonna live in state.
That's
You
funny.
thought these like
Yeah.
would you rather questions would be so hard. I'm like rapid firing. I'm like absolutely this.
I knew they would
Yeah.
be hard. But I knew they would not. I was like, she's
Fun story though about
Yeah.
shooting weddings in 100-degree heat.
Absolutely not.
Jade almost died.
I
when
threw
we
up.
Did. Yeah,
That
we were
would be
doing
me.
we were doing family photos, and Jade was like, "I don't feel very good," and then I like handed her a water, and she like chugged it, and then she went.
I literally was like,
Fine.
I need you to handle this for a second. I gotta go walk in the woods.
It was
Yeah.
the hottest.
She was
day
like
of the
it's just
summer.
like passed out in the woods somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm just dead.
I was just like entertaining
Bella.
people, like yeah,
Me.
Yeah.
yeah, Shade's dead. I was just doing videos. So I'm like, yeah, everybody, look here.
What is
You
this?
know, look over there where you can hear the vomiting happening.
It's like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather overshare or never be able to explain yourself properly?
Oh, I overshare all the time.
Yeah.
So you're just used to that?
Yeah. People are like, oh, like I'm really scared to like post this on my stories. And I'm like, let me talk about my IBD in graphic detail.
Yeah, why not?
Tummy problems.
Why not?
It's like me like getting like IVs in my arm all the time. I'm like, wow, like I'm at the hospital again. Like,
always overshare.
like I will tell people whatever they want to know.
You
Maybe
know,
it's a
when
problem.
people are like, long story short, no, it's short story
story
long for us.
Here is my whole life story.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Me. Okay. Would you rather deal with a drunk uncle telling you how to do your job or a micromanaging planner
Oh, at a wedding.
at a
oh,
wedding?
it's so hard.
Drunk uncle.
I got you with one.
You did.
Actually,
'Cause I'm like-
ChatGPT got you with one because I asked ChatGPT.
a drunk uncle, or I'm trying to think what my answer would be.
I think I would rather deal with the drunk uncle because I'll only ever have to deal with them once, like on that day, you know. But like a
May- but
micromanaging
maybe.
planner.
What, he's drunk the whole time?
No, I mean like on that day.
Oh,
But like a
if you-
planner, you might have to work with the planner again, you know.
Yeah.
Also,
But that might be another
typically-
scenario where I'm like, I'll just let it go. Like,
Yeah.
because that's what I mean. Like when I'm a type A, that's like chill. I'm like, you guys hired this planner, and like it's up to you to tell them to like stop micromanaging me.
so you'd
I-
rather have a planner.
Yeah, because I think I'd also be pissed that a man's telling me what to do.
I
Good.
think I would be upset with the planner, actually. I like hate being told what to do.
I hate being told what to do too, but I feel like
I would probably go drunk uncle.
I would
Just because like last night, my volleyball kids, I'm like throwing balls and I'm like hitting them at our anyway. They were like, can we just throw them over for the middles? Because whatever. Doesn't matter.
but they
I-
told you what to do.
They told me, and that was like the third time they had told me what to do, and I just looked at it and I was like, stop telling me what to do. but I'll
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
I'm so
Something what to
excited.
do. We did have like we had like a micromanaging planner at one of the weddings that me and Kemi did, and we literally hated her with a burning passion. And I
Yeah.
feel like I would rather deal with the drunk uncle
Yeah.
because
I
of
think
that.
it's just like I feel like I don't shoot enough weddings to like have those experiences all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if you hired this planner and you don't want to speak up about like needing
Others
sunset
acting.
portraits, then I'm like,
Mhm.
that's kind of on
It's on
you.
you, I
Like
guess.
you gotta tell me what you want, and if you're gonna let your planner make all your decisions, then you gotta live with those consequences, I guess.
True.
Like
Or
if you
Okay.
maybe
didn't
they
want
hired him
sunset
for
portraits,
that.
sure.
Yeah, true.
I feel like the difference of me like shooting an elopement versus a wedding is like different though. Like weddings, I'm
Yeah,
so
True.
I
much more
feel
like
that. Elopement
go
candy
with the
and
flow. I'm like,
wedding
I'll let
candy.
other people like have their opinions on things versus
Yeah.
elopements. I feel like you have the opinions. Like they hire
Mhm.
you to like make decisions
So
about what they
you are
want.
the
Well,
planner.
and I feel like at
Yeah.
elopements, I'm like, I'm kind of their entertainment. I'm their
Yeah.
photographer.
Snapping at
I'm
you
like,
people.
yeah, I know. I'm like, I'm your officiant. I'm everything to you for your day. And so then
Yeah.
on a wedding day, though, I'm like definitely way more reserved and I'm definitely
Yeah.
like way more in the background
Yeah.
because
I
I'm like,
agree.
they're probably getting overwhelmed by everybody. I don't need to do the
Extra.
same,
Yeah.
you know?
No.
So
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. Would you rather have your camera freeze once per hour, oh, or have your autofocus miss slightly all day?
All day,
All day.
Guess once per hour, yeah.
I think once per hour.
And then just
Cause
like you would
yeah,
Because
like
your photos are gonna suck if it's all day.
yeah. I'm like, if you miss autofocus once an hour, I could do that. But if it
Could
was
just
you
all
slightly.
could
day,
you, if that was happening to you, could you drop into manual focus for a whole day?
Yeah, are you allowed? Is that part of
Would you try?
yeah, probably. I mean, I've shot in a film where I'm like pretty
Yeah,
fast.
Right,
I think I can
right.
manually focus quickly
Yeah.
But yeah. But like anything
and
motion,
accurately.
if they're like coming down the aisle, you're like, oh, yeah, that'd be so
But
annoying.
you guys are asking me like wedding questions when I pretty much only shoot elopements now. So
Okay,
I'm like, I would just have them go do it again.
but would you just do it again? Would you rather cull 10,000 photos or re-edit one full elopement or wedding from scratch?
Um,
I think it
oh
would
my
take the same
God.
amount of time either way.
Yeah. And then I
Okay,
feel like if
cool.
I was re-editing things, I'd be like, why did I do it like this the first time?
The
I was
first
like,
time, so maybe re-edit. It's gonna
yeah,
be better the second time.
maybe I'd be so burned out. I'd be like, why the fuck am I doing this again?
Honestly, I'd be like, I'm just gonna refund you guys.
I've only ever had
You
to
don't get any
redo.
wedding photos. Here's your money back. I feel
Yeah.
like doing this.
I've only
Good
ever had to
job.
like redo an entire wedding gallery one time. And what had happened was I had created duplicates of every single image to turn them into black and white. And I forgot to like,
Export the color.
no, I accidentally kept them all highlighted and turned them all black and white.
Did you undo it?
There was too many photos.
It wouldn't
Oh,
undo
shit.
it. Oh
It
my
wouldn't undo
gosh,
it.
it does do that.
So I had to do
Over 500
all the
images.
color photos over again. I want-
Lightroom really needs to fix that.
Lightroom's
yeah.
the worst.
Let me undo
Like, come on.
whatever I want. Okay.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay, last one. Would you rather be known for insane art or insane client experience?
Client experience.
Aw.
Oh, that's cute.
I feel like I just love my people and I want them to like have a good time.
I love that.
Especially like when you're coming to Europe, it's like this is like maybe one of the highlights of your vacation.
Right.
Yeah.
So like it should be stress free and
Yeah.
like
Well, especially
you
if
should
they're
just be
getting
having fun.
married in Europe.
Yeah.
Like, so like they're really trusting you to give them an experience in a place that could be scary because they've never been there. And
Yeah.
yeah. Like as a destination wedding photographer and elopement photographer, 100%.
Yeah.
So like, okay, so kind of walk us through like what was the moment that you knew you actually wanted to move to Europe? Like what was the defining moment in your life that you were like, I'm not living in the States anymore, I'm leaving.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
Well, I was really depressed in Salt Lake, actually. Like,
As Salt Lake does to people.
as Salt Lake does. Because I moved there for school in like 2018 is when I started my bachelor's
And what
degree.
did you study?
I studied theatrical lighting design,
So
which is
cool.
like super specific,
It's
but
so
there's only it's the most specific degree you could get. And a total waste of $80,000.
Yeah,
But
because
you know,
are you even using that at all?
no.
No. You
But I
even
can
use an
weld.
off-camera flash.
Yeah, basically. I like went back to my high school and designed a musical. And it was
Oh,
really
cute.
fun.
Yeah.
If
High school
you shout out Hadestown if you've seen it.
I've heard of it, but never
I have
seen
It's
it.
a great musical. I designed the lights for it, but then I also took production photos for it.
Oh, cute.
So that's like kind of a fun niche that I would love to get more into, like maybe during winter or something, is like doing theater
Theater
photos. I've
photos.
like
Yeah.
done so much theater.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I was in Salt Lake for 7 years, and by the time I graduated, I'm like, I don't want any major life changes right now. Like that would be
Yeah.
a
A
lot.
lot.
So I re-signed my lease for another 2 years, so my landlord couldn't raise rent on me. And by the end of those 2 years, I'm like, I am so fucking tired of
100%.
Utah,
Yes.
Salt Lake, especially like leaving like the little college bubble and like
Mhm.
being
In the
in Salt
real
Lake
world.
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like being from Portland and everything, like the culture is like a drastic shift.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, like the whole LDS culture was like not something that you saw a lot of when you were like at the
In
University
Portland.
of Utah.
Yeah.
But then like once you left and you're just like every day in Salt Lake, like I noticed it a lot more. And it's just
Mhm.
like not my speed. And like I think a lot of people from Salt Lake that live in Salt Lake are from Salt Lake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they like
And
stay there.
yeah, which is totally fine, but that's like simply not like my life. Like I
Mhm.
moved 600 miles away from my family when I was barely 18.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then like everyone I know in Salt Lake, love them dearly, like live 5 minutes away from their parents. So like
Yeah.
their adult experience just like was not a lot like mine. And it
Mhm.
was hard to like find people that like I could relate to, or
Yeah.
like
That
if
makes
life
sense.
is kind of sucking and you can't like get a homemade meal cooked by your parents, like you just kind of have to like suck it up and
And
like
Yeah.
sometimes you just need a hug from your mom.
Yeah.
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 True.
And for me, like that was a 2 hour flight home. Like
Yeah.
if things worked out and I could get home that weekend, like so it's
Yeah.
just like a drastic difference, I think, from a lot of my friends that were like also my age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I was just like not doing good mentally, and I'm like, I need to change. I always knew that like Salt Lake wasn't my forever place, but it
Right.
was a good place to be like for where I was at in life.
Yeah.
A little transition area.
Yeah, and like it was great for school. I had a great time getting my degree. I loved my like little college bubble and everything. But yeah, I was ready to move on. And my dad being from England, like I had my dual citizenship and
Mhm.
I was always like I need to use it at some point, like even for 6 months.
Yeah,
Like
just
just
something.
Yeah.
like I have it, like I need to put it to use at some point. And I turned 25 this summer and I figured like now is a great time. I have no ties, responsibilities, like I don't have a partner or kids, like
Downhill
might
slope
as
to
well pick
30.
up and move to the other side of the world. My parents are like still in good health and
Yeah.
Yeah.
like there wasn't
Great
anything
time.
holding me to the States at that point. So I'm like, great, like I'm gonna set a goal for myself to like move to Europe at this point. So
Yeah.
the year before I went and took a trip to Scotland, and then did the workshop. I did Home in the Mountains in Chamonix, and that was
Oh,
super
Ah,
fun.
cool.
So I started building my Europe portfolio a little bit and loved Edinburgh. I'm like, this is so gorgeous. It's close to an airport, it's close to the Highlands, like,
Yeah.
and as
are there
for
Highland cows?
in Edinburgh, not really,
Ah.
but
Oh, disappointing.
She said Highlands.
Yeah. But I
like
mean, to
I'm in the
move to Europe
lowlands.
is like one thing, but to like pick where to go,
Yeah, there's a
that'd be
lot of
like
places.
really hard. Be yeah.
Europe's
Yeah,
a continent. It's not just the
Yeah,
yeah,
that's like somebody be like, I'm moving to America, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, we're all within this country. We're
Yep.
all our own little
we
countries.
when
So,
we were on our cruise last week, the one of the little employees was like, where are you guys from? And we were like, we're from Idaho, and he's from Africa. And he was
he's
like,
like, okay.
oh my gosh, my friends live in Michigan. And we were like, okay.
Do you know them?
I was
like not
that's
even
like the
close.
other side of the country.
Yeah, I'm like I have no idea what Michigan is.
When we went somewhere, I don't even know. It was just a wedding. We Ubered somewhere, and the driver's like, "Where are you guys from?" And we're like, "Idaho." And he's like, "Oh, I didn't know there was a D in it. I just say Iowa." And I'm like, "Other state, different
Oh,
state."
different state.
We're like,
love that.
close, close, close. But
Like it's the same with Europe. Like people are like, I'm going to Europe, and it's like, okay, where?
where?
France.
Yeah. So choosing
What are
Edinburgh. So it
Yeah.
was like those were the draws. Were the Highlands, the
Yeah,
airport.
like I could live anywhere in the UK. And I'm
Right.
like, Scotland seems like a cool place. Like,
Yeah.
I'll fuck around and find out.
Well,
Took a
where
trip
like what was the
there.
scariest part
That's a
for you?
crazy attitude to have to
Yeah.
pick up your life and move.
What was the scariest part though? Like because you're like, okay, kind of like no, I kind of know like a general idea of where I'm going. So like, what's the scariest thing that's gonna hold you back at that point?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was most worried about like not having friends.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I've done this before. Like I said, I went from Portland to Salt Lake, and like I know the first couple months of me living in Salt Lake were just really rough
Yeah.
as far
Yeah.
as like you start to meet people and you kind of have like people that you know, but you don't have good friends. Like you don't have
Yeah.
someone that you could
Yeah.
like go and
Support
spend someone's
system's not there
couch, like
yet.
a glass of wine. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're like planning like social events with them, and then
Yeah.
the rest of the time you're like sitting in your room and like sad. And I
Yeah.
also knew that like
Scrolling.
my job is like remote and I work by myself, and like
Yeah.
so I wasn't gonna meet coworkers. So I'm like I was very nervous about like how I was gonna make friends and like meet people and not feel like so sad and being lonely because I'm such an
Yeah.
extrovert and I love talking
Right.
to people.
Yes.
So I'm like this might really suck. And that's
Yeah.
what I was
Okay. So
stressed
how long
about.
have you been there now for?
Um, I moved the 4th of July because I thought that would be funny.
Okay.
Um,
That's that's funny. Bye. Bye,
yeah.
America.
Bye,
Happy
America.
So
birthday,
that's like
bye, America.
almost 6 months now.
Yeah, that's like almost 6 months. So like
Yeah.
now that you've been there for a while, how are you feeling? Like, have you made friends? Like, how's the
Oh yeah.
social life going for you?
Like literally fuck the US. Like I never
You
want to
just
come
love
back.
you love it.
Yeah, I love Europe. And I feel like Edinburgh is really good. They have so many like clubs,
Ooh,
like not like dance clubs, but like social,
like go hang
like
out
girls
clubs.
craft clubs. Yeah. But like Edinburgh's a pretty big university city. Like there's
Yeah.
quite a few like universities there. So I think there's like this whole like post grad social circle.
Cool.
Because I think like once you graduate college, you're like people move on and like go get
Yeah.
jobs elsewhere, and you're like, where did my friend group go? So I feel like they notice that hole, and a lot of people like will start a club or like want to go make friends. And
Mhm.
it's also there's so many people there that are from other countries. Like I think I know maybe 3 people that are actually from Edinburgh, and everyone else is like from
Yeah.
Canada or Australia or the
Canada.
States or
So
like Eastern Europe. So yeah.
on like the business side of things though,
Mm,
what was your biggest fear beside like I'm probably just building clientele obviously, but like
yeah.
going into it, like what was one of some of your fears or maybe concerns moving your business from somewhere you've already set base and taking it somewhere else?
Like a whole different country, different
Yeah, it was
everything.
definitely like booking people. I'm like, I have absolutely no portfolio in
Yeah.
Europe or like making yourself the expert of an area. I'm like, I've been here for a month. Like,
Right.
I don't know some things, and like that's gonna be a great thing to advertise in the future, but like I don't have the portfolio or money at that point because I'm
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
taking all these things for free just or like doing workshops and like paying for them and like
You have
paying
to
for
Right.
like
my
start
travel.
over.
Yeah, pretty much. But I also know that I'm a good photographer. Like I've been doing this since 2018. So I'm
Yeah.
Right.
like, I know I can take a good photo. I just have to like go to that place because people want to book what they can see. So
Yep.
if you don't
Yes.
have something in Paris and you're like, fly me to Paris,
Yeah.
they're
They're not
not
gonna do
gonna
it.
do that.
No.
Like as
Right.
Unless
much
you
as you
like
would
know
want
them
them to.
personally. Because like
Yeah.
Yeah.
sometimes we'll have people that are like, we know you personally, we'll fly you or to wherever.
Hmm.
But like
Yeah.
in your case, you're moving somewhere to get clients to come to you too.
Yeah. Yep.
And yeah.
I think this is a great time to do this because honestly, destination elopements are just like on the climb of
Yeah.
being way more popular than throwing a grand wedding.
Like me and Jacob are doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like even
They
if it's
didn't
like
hire me.
intimate, what?
Not
Sorry.
kidding.
I barely made the list, Meg. There's
You're
like
fine.
barely anybody coming.
I don't mind. It's okay.
These Idaho people, they have so many family members. So it's like,
Yeah.
wow.
No,
I'm
literally
like,
like actual step siblings.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And I got
Okay.
really lucky because, like, I think 3 or 4 of my good friends were like, we want to elope in Europe in like the next calendar year.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
they all hired me.
Love
I love
Like,
that.
And then they like
I'm
can
like
come
getting
to you.
content in, like Greece and Italy, and I'm like, do you want to go up to the Dolomites after we shoot your elopement in Florence? And they're like, sure. So
Yeah.
like
I
now I have stuff in the Dolomites because my friends are getting married and
So
they're just like
cool.
covering my travel, and but it's like expanding my portfolio. But
oh
now I'm
yeah,
like
totally
booking
worth it.
people that like know that I'm in Europe and they're like, well, we want to go to Croatia. Would you do that? I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
I've
and
Yes.
it's
never been
easy
to
for you.
Croatia, but
Yeah.
like I'll go, I'll figure it out.
Well, and it's the
So
same vibe here. Like I get booked randomly for like California weddings, Texas
I went to
weddings.
like Boston one time and
Yeah.
was like, okay.
And it's like, no, I don't live there and I've never really been there. And like you said, like
yeah,
a nod to being an expert of the area. No, I
yeah,
am not one of those.
Yeah.
However, I know how to take a good photo. I know how to story tell. I know how
Yeah.
to jive with couples that I really don't know that well.
Yeah.
And so like that's one thing to say that and be like, this is the experience you're gonna get with me
Yeah.
without, I don't know all the ins and outs of, that country, that language, that
Yeah.
culture. So
Yeah.
But I will research it.
Yeah,
Like
we'll
show up
learn the crap
prepared.
out of it.
right. Right. So
Yeah.
anyway, I love that it's on the climb. If I could shake every couple that's like getting engaged right now and be like, let me just tell you how much more you will probably enjoy eloping, I would.
Yeah.
Because I am like just wrapping up all my projects for 2025 and I'm sending them off. And I'm like, the ones that I have like a smile plastered on my face as I'm like doing them
Yeah.
are my elopement ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I'm like, I remember this joke that I told and it was so funny.
I
And being
remember,
like, this was awesome. And they had a good time and I had a good time.
yeah. And like I love elopements, but I think my favorite is micro weddings. Like
Yeah,
really,
there's like
Oh,
people
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
like because everyone they love is there and like everyone is so supportive and like no one's stressing them out. They're just like, how can I help like set this up for you? And
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
like people are crying and it's just like it's the best. I love
Yes.
elopements too, but like the micro weddings that I've shot recently, I'm like, okay,
Yep.
but this is my favorite. Like
Uh-huh.
because you have all your close people that love you so much.
I do love them. I even like to push micro weddings to almost like medium weddings. Like once you hit past like 60 people, it's definitely a lot. But
Yeah.
I know like people will call like micro weddings are more like 20.
Yeah.
But some of my weddings that I've done that are like 50 to 60 people, I'm like I still think it's like the same emotional feeling as a micro wedding.
Mhm.
Because it's that
And I
same vibe
think
of like everybody's just there for you. They know who it's about. They know it's not about them.
Even narrowing people down to like 50 or 60 is like
A lot.
that's still
yeah.
for a lot of people that's like
For me, that's a micro wedding.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's hard to
But I
do.
think
Yes.
it's so unfortunate because I feel like a lot of couples right now are pushed like either big wedding or like elopements.
Yes.
And I don't know if they know like that small in between that's like the most meaningful. And
Yes.
Yes.
I'm like,
Like
I want you guys to like hear about this and
uh-huh.
like
Uh-huh.
get like a big Airbnb, like get a chalet or something in Italy and like
Yeah, get
host
two.
everybody and like do it in the backyard and you have like mountains behind you or
Yeah.
like
Don't worry,
garden
we'll
or
vlog
something.
Jade's wedding.
Don't worry.
Perfect. I'm like, I want more people to know about this. Like,
Yeah.
how can I blog or like TikTok about this
Well,
more?
it's
Like,
definitely
everyone
way
needs to do
more
this.
the best of both worlds. You get
Yeah.
you get that intimate moment with your parents and your
Mhm.
siblings and then some of your best friends and then you
It's like
also
I
get
just wouldn't simply elope because I want my mom to be there. Like,
Yes.
yeah,
or like an
exactly.
elopement for me is like less than maybe like 10. Like maybe
Yeah.
it's your immediate family, but I'm
Right.
like, but I also have like really good friends that I would want to come and like
Yeah.
celebrate with me.
Yeah,
So I'm
micro
like,
weddings, the
everyone
bomb.
should do a micro wedding.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. And it's actually been it's hard though to like not invite some people because like you have
Yeah.
at the end of the day you still have to tell people no, you're not invited.
Yeah.
You
Like
didn't make my top 20.
we have people that literally are like can't wait for the wedding, let us know when and we're like sorry.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah, it's
invited.
true.
Like
I got
sorry.
I got forced into a micro wedding just because it was 2020 and we
COVID.
couldn't like
Yeah.
have more than 12 people.
Yeah.
And that was really difficult because we were like, okay, well then who's our 12 people and who's our people
Yeah.
that we really want there? And it was actually like it was perfect in the way that like looking back on it, I'm like, oh my gosh, if I had known, I totally would have picked this anyway.
Either way, yeah.
Right. But like I didn't at the time. And at the time I wanted like the big party and I wanted a huge reception and I wanted everybody to come dance and all that stuff. But now looking back, having like the morning of my wedding, it was just me and my sisters and my mom. And we went out and we went for like a little walk and we all picked little wildflowers for bouquets because we forgot bouquets for my like sisters. And we were like, oh,
Nice.
wait, I do want them to have, something.
Flowers.
So we went and got like little flowers and like
Cute.
made them together. Like so cute.
I love
And-
that.
but that's
Like
something
one
that
that I
wouldn't have
shot
happened.
One that I shot recently, like it was like a short hike like up a mountain. It's like maybe a
Cute.
mile or something. And like someone had like their water bottle and on the way because it was spring, they were like picking flowers and like putting it in like their like little water bottle. And they're like all standing in a circle and he's like, I got this for you. So she like got rid of her
So
actual
good.
bouquet and like had that because it's so sweet.
Yeah.
She got
Very
So
cute.
actual bouquet. That's so
yeah,
cute.
love is everything. I'm
I
like,
do love that
"Don't
vibe.
do this."
I
Well,
love
and those like types of moments happen,
yes.
like or more organically at an
Well, there's
elopement.
like there's like
Intimate enough.
room for your those moments to breathe a little bit. Like you're not
Yeah,
so
it
rushed. Like,
doesn't feel
yeah.
like so rigid in structure or anything. Like
Yeah.
shooting weddings, I'm like, this feels so cookie cutter. all the
Yes.
Right.
time. And it
Right. And
fits like
like,
some people's vibes. Some people, like I have this friend who's a wedding planner. She's like, I'm absolutely gonna do this huge wedding. Like, I
yeah.
want a huge party. And I'm like, that is amazing. You should totally
Mhm.
do that. For me, I'm like, I just want like a few really close friends and like have time for like those organic moments to
Well,
happen.
Yeah.
we've done big luxury. Like one wedding that comes to mind is that one we did in Sandy, Utah,
Yeah.
where it was huge and it was like everything was all out. Our couple was still very type B and they were like still
Super chill.
chill, but like the wedding
There was
itself was
300 people there.
not chill. Like it, and I just remember like I had a very good time that day, but like, and it went so fast
Yep.
because we were just running around everywhere and there was
Yeah.
always something to do and take pictures of,
Mhm.
which was fun in its own way. But then at the same time, I remember like my stress points were going off like crazy. But I'm
Yep.
like, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
But then
This
at
is great.
elopements, my stress points aren't going off. But like then you kind of have to like fill some time and like
Yeah.
you
Or
know,
like my intrusive thought is always like, what if all my batteries die and I'm on the side of the mountain right now?
yes,
Yeah.
stuff like
Like
that. There's
I'm
like
And
way
way
too
more panic.
you have no place to plug them in.
yeah, like I can't just
Yes.
like go to Walmart and get a new SD card
Yeah.
if I fall.
100%.
No, yeah, I've
Like
thought about that
it's the
too.
most stressful part about elopements for me.
It's crazy how
My
like
intrusive thoughts.
it's like the same thing at the end of the day. Like your couple's getting married, but like the difference between a big wedding and an elopement is like it's like almost like the creative difference too. Because
Yeah, very.
like what Cami just said, not there wasn't like a single moment that we had to like curate throughout the wedding day. Like on the big wedding day where
Yeah, it was
it's
all
so
done for
fast.
us,
Like
yeah.
everything was done for us in the way that like
We even showed up and they had laid out the flat lay.
like
We were like,
literally everything was done
whoa.
for us. But at the same time, like I love being able to curate it because that's part of the creative process. And I love like we had an elopement couple that we did together where like we were eating Uncrustables with them at the falls that
Yes.
we
So
like
fun.
hiked up to and like they literally said to us like what do you guys want to do today and we were like I literally was like my
Even an
dream
Uncrustable.
is to go across Jenny Lake in this ferry and I've never had a couple do it with me and they were like let's do it so like
Yeah.
Love.
and so I also love that moment of like, okay, they're like what you said, they're like trusting you, and you're just like, okay, fine, I will do your timeline for you.
Yeah.
So
Also, as an ex-theater kid, I feel like I'm so entertaining.
yeah,
Like I can fill spaces. Like
same,
I'm like, thank God I have my degree in theater so I can talk to
literally
you.
same.
I'm
4 years
I was
in high school
born
for me.
yap. So
Yeah,
that's like,
I got you.
you tell me
I say I'm
anything.
like I'm the ultimate theater kid. I have a whole ass degree in theater. If you look at my bachelor's degree, it's like, what is your degree in theater? I'm like,
Theater.
that is insane.
Cut to Megan, her couple's holding her camera and she's like singing Sound of Music.
And dancing.
Yeah. I'm doing my little like
Stars are
box square.
high.
Can
You're
you
like,
sing, Meg? Are you a good singer?
Yeah.
Mm,
I
I'm
love
proud of
that.
you.
I took vocal lessons for
You're like,
like
yeah, I
a
am.
year.
You're like, wait, no, really?
Actually, I
Yeah.
am. So okay,
I have a really good question.
Okay.
Has your style changed since moving from the US to like your shooting style or like your editing style? Has any of that like changed to match more of the vibes of like Europe? Like, or you feel like you kind of shoot the same, you still have the same basics that you go along, and it is
it
how
is what it is.
Yeah. Or do
I
you feel like
think
you're adapting?
I don't know if I'm adapting for Europe. I feel like cinematic is the word that everyone's using. Like
Right.
5 years ago, it was candid. It's like I don't want to be like it's the same thing, but
Yeah.
like we're all kind of like falling into that trend, right? But I think I haven't changed my editing style at all, and I'm really passionate about that because I'm like,
Yeah.
um, I feel like I edit in a very like true color way. I
Yeah,
think it's really
I
popular
agree.
now to be
Timeless.
like warm and green, and I'm like, that's gonna look like the same. Like when everyone was editing like really orange in like
Yes.
2018, like
Yeah.
that's
Saturated
just gonna
skin.
look the same in like 5 years. So I like really try to stay the same with my editing, and like I go back and forth between like the before and after for like skin tones and
Yeah,
colors and
I
stuff
love
all the
that.
time.
Love it.
But as far as shooting, I feel like being in different countries, people have like come all the way out here that I really try to like think about in this country, like what is highlighting like us being in Italy or Greece. I'm like finding
Right.
flags, I'm finding like
Cute.
different architecture, like that kind of stuff that's not like, okay, we're at a mountain. I'm like, no, this is a mountain like in the Alps because we have like this hut and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the Italian flag is like flying over here. And like we really I feel like I really try to emphasize that like you're in Europe, like your
Yeah.
gallery has a lot more like different aspects of being in Europe. I'm like, go stop at a cafe and get a croissant. Like,
Yeah.
European detail.
Would you say that
Yeah.
more of your clientele has been Americans coming to Europe and
Yes,
wanting photos? Okay. Yeah. That's
absolutely.
awesome.
I think
And I feel
people
like,
see that I'm from the States and they're like, oh my
yeah,
God, you're from the States? Like, we're also
Yeah.
from the States. They're like, we're from Tennessee. I'm like, that's so great. I've never been to Tennessee. But like, but at least
so
like
funny.
I love the US version of The Office, just like
Yeah.
you. So
Yes.
Yeah, you do. Yes, absolutely.
yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of a niche clientele that you get to have because you moved to Europe and you're American. Because
Yeah.
like, and again, this is like maybe a hot take, but like it is easier to like relate to people who are from kind of the same area as you. It's easier
Yeah.
to like feel comfortable around them. It's easier to, whatever. I know
There
like
is
some
an
of,
American culture in a sense.
yeah,
Like
exactly. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like after moving to Europe, like I do feel like an outsider sometimes in
yeah,
like certain things that I do. There's
they
like a
probably love it.
whole language barrier sometimes, like doesn't mean that it's that like hiring someone that first language isn't English, like is a
But it's a
bad
bad
thing.
thing. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there is like a language barrier in some aspects
Yeah.
that like maybe makes some people, I don't want to say like less comfortable, but like more trusting of someone that's like from the States.
The Irish wedding that me and Dawn shot last March, talking to some of those guests, one of them was like from Ireland, from Dublin,
Yeah.
and it was really funny because he was like, we were talking about where I'm from, and I was asking him questions about like growing up in Ireland and
Yeah.
whatever, and then I was like, it's so funny because I drive like 2 hours to get anywhere, like where I'm from, and he was like, because we were telling him how far we had gone around,
Yes.
Yeah.
and he was like, you've already seen the whole country. Like,
By the
Yeah.
time you've driven 2 hours.
yeah, you've been here for 3 days. And I was like, yeah, but like driving in
It's
the
nothing.
US is not the same, but whatever. And then he was also saying, like, he was like, American weddings are so funny. And I was like, what do you
Yeah.
mean? Because the couple that was getting married is American, but he was from Ireland. Anyway, he was like, you guys just like really love each other. And I was like, what does that even mean? And he's like, I mean, he's like, but an Irish guy like will not tell you he loves you for like months and
For like
years.
ever.
Yeah, and he's like, and even then you'll get married, and you're like, not sure.
Yeah.
I was like,
Who knows?
really? And he was like, yeah, like Irish women are more like, yeah, like this is my guy. But he's like, but
Yeah.
American girls are like, I love you, and like kisses and hugs, and I'm like, we totally are that though.
Yeah,
like,
true.
like
Soft
we're very
launching
like,
our
We're very
people.
affectionate in
Very.
America.
and he's like,
Yeah.
and like in American weddings, people are crying all the time, and they're like very emotional, and like they had done vows in front of everybody, and they cried. And he was like, that just made me not happy. Like, that just made me sick. He was like, Irish weddings, we just go get drunk. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, that's
And then
awesome.
you're married after.
And I'm like, yeah,
Most
'cause, I
European
mean,
weddings, you just go get drunk.
I'm sure Americans spend far more money than anybody else too on their weddings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like the cost of living in America is really high compared to Europe.
Everywhere else.
right. I
And
was
you
very
get paid
surprised.
like proportionately.
Yep.
So, like, I have a few photographer friends in Edinburgh that, like, I think one of them's from Poland. So she gets like a lot of like more Eastern European
Cool.
clients. But like in Eastern Europe, like the cost of living and like your pay is a lot lower.
Okay.
So like she doesn't charge as much because like her clientele like doesn't pay as much.
Yeah.
Right.
And I also learned that like in the States, photographers are a lot more valued. Like
Yeah.
we're viewed as like artists and like they just like love us for like what we create and they
And
think
our
that they're really cool.
personalities. Mhm.
Yeah. But in like Europe or like Asian cultures, it's like we're hiring you to do this service and
Yeah.
like
It's very
like
transactional.
Asian cultures, it's like if they come to Edinburgh, they like want to haggle. They're like, "Oh, you want to have us pay 300 pounds? Like, would you do 295?" Like, it's just like, and that's just like a
Plus a
cultural
tip?
difference.
300.
Yeah.
They probably
So,
don't tip.
sorry?
They probably don't tip, right?
Oh, yeah. Tipping culture is
I'm
also
really-
an
No, I
American
don't.
thing.
I never had people really tip in the States though.
I get tipped
And
every
like,
once
if
in a
you
while.
want to give me extra money, I'm not gonna say
I'm
no,
not
but
gonna-
like, I
yeah.
don't expect it.
I never expect it, but like
At
we-
the end of the night, I'd take my phone. I'm just gonna ask you a quick question.
Yeah, for real.
You don't even look.
But like, you don't
Sign
even
and ask a quick question. It's
like,
like
I don't even tip at
30
coffee
minutes below it.
Fine.
But like, yeah, in like I'll go to a coffee shop next to my house. There's not even like an option to like tip them. Like
yeah,
they
it's
never
not,
turn
and
around
tipping
to
culture's not a
screen.
thing.
They're just like, yeah, that's 10 pounds. I'm like, okay, here you go.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, it'll be out for you in a second.
It's
And
because
they
they're
like,
paying their employees a
Enough
minimum
to live.
wage.
yeah. And also like tipping culture is just not the same in Europe as it is in the States. The
Have you
States is
tipped
crazy.
anybody since you've been there?
Not really.
Will you
Like,
do
once
it
I
and
get,
just
like,
let me
my
know what
nails
happens?
Here's
done.
a tip.
Yeah.
Here's a tip.
So,
Flip
like,
them the bird.
when I first got my nails done, I was like, am I supposed to like give you money?
Oh yeah,
Because like in the beauty industry, like I'm always used to like tipping
I
like
always
10
tip.
to
Yeah.
20.
yeah.
But then I was like really self-conscious because I left and I didn't tip. And I'm like texting my friends. I'm like, am I supposed to tip my nail tech? Because
We do
like
in
that's what I
America.
always
Yeah.
did in the States. There wasn't even an option not to tip. And they're like maybe like a pound if it was really good. And that's like a pound is like $1. Like
Yeah.
like if they did an amazing job, like maybe 2 quid.
Can you imagine just
I'm
chucking
like,
$1 at your
really?
nail tech?
Good
Hey.
job, I guess.
Good job.
Thank
Here's
you.
$2.
Yeah,
Like
straight up. No, I
yeah.
tip my girl like 30% every time.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And that's what
really
it was
high
like
for
in the
nails.
States.
Yeah, she does a good job.
It's really high.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's
Riley's like
That's
listening
like-
to this.
She loves me.
Jade and I have the same nail girl.
oh hell yeah.
I
Mine is
feel
just,
like
basic
I
right now.
I love them though. I always tip my people that I'm gonna like go to again because
Oh, yeah.
I want special treatment. I want I
Sure.
want them to see me as the girl who tips them the most. They will always treat me the best because of that.
Yeah.
I want them to like me.
I want them to like me.
The people pleaser. Here's all my money.
I want them to be like, if I could rate all my clients in a row, who's my favorite? I want to be number one.
Sure.
I don't
We
want there to
always-
even be anybody above me,
I tip $20 every single time.
no matter what the
What
cost.
was. But it's she charged that's over 20%
Yeah, because
no
she's
matter what.
she needs to charge more. I've told her that.
Yeah. But
That's
anyway.
also why that's why I tip her so much.
I just don't like doing math. I just say how much is it and then that's
$20.
Yeah.
Here's $20.
$20.
Yeah.
Okay, do we have any other questions for Meg?
No, I feel like this is a good place to wrap it up.
Do you have any other advice, anything else you want to say to the listeners at home who want to move to Europe?
Good luck.
Good luck and
No,
do it.
there's actually like a visa that I've been hearing about. So if you do want to move to Europe, if you're like me and you have like no ties and you're just like want to fuck around and find out like I did, there is a digital nomad visa that's getting really popular.
Oh. For
That you
photographers.
can do. Yeah, I don't know too much about it. I know a few people that are working towards it or are currently on it. And I
Okay.
think you'd need to make like 1.5 times like the normal salaried.
Oh.
So for photographers that are like getting clients from the US, that's not like super astronomical.
Okay.
But it's like popular in the EU. So I think there's like Spain, Portugal, Italy. Like I think it's a thing. Spain is the most relaxed. So you might be seeing more of that. But if you're looking to also move to Europe, it's the digital nomad visa.
Okay.
cool.
Go look into
Cool.
it.
I like
Look
it.
That's
into
my
it.
advice if you want to move to Europe with me. It's
With
great. I'm
Megan.
having a great time.
What size
And-
is your bed? Is it a queen?
What size is my
Yeah.
bed?
We're gonna
It's a
come.
double.
Me
So
and
it's
Cammy
part
are
of
in a
it's like
sardine next to you.
Okay, that could fit 3.
No, we're
Yeah.
easy.
1, 2, 3.
we could
I'll
all
sleep on
cuddle.
the bottom like a cat.
Cute.
Okay.
I'll curl up.
I'm tall. You'd be taking up my foot space. I'm like 5'8".
Oh wow.
5'8's not that tall.
It's tall enough for you to be taking up my foot space.
I'll curl up on Cammy's side.
Okay, great. We can all hang out in Scotland together.
Because me and Cammy are like 5'8" when you stack us on top of each other.
That's true. That's true.
I
Shorties for
can't wait
life.
to like make the content for this. I'll like put you guys on top of each other.
Yes.
We'll be all of us like in my bed together.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Okay.
thank you so much, Megan. Thank you for educating the people
Guys.
on European
European.
things.
And everybody who is wondering what our cute social media girl looks like, go subscribe to our YouTube. It's Slow Shutter Podcast on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Here's my face up close.
Here's her face.
That's Megan.
That's the thumbnail for the YouTube.
Just a smile. I love it.
Jeez. Okay, we love you all, and we will talk to you next time.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Slow Shutter Podcast with Cami Empey and Jade Jenkins.